The French Prime Minister Francois Bayrou has told reporters he wasn't sure that a compromise would be possible in talks with opposition parties this week. Those remarks coming a week before legislators hold a confidence vote in the government that he is currently running, of course. For more, let's bring in Bloomberg's Paris bureau chief, Alan Katz. And still the Prime Minister, Alan, good morning to you. Still the Prime Minister says he can see a way through this. He can see a way that he can get support. Most other commentators and investors tell us they can't see a way that the Prime Minister can survive. What are you hearing in Paris?
Well, I think Bayrou is certainly being more optimistic than just about anybody else who is looking at this. Now, that said, it's politics, so you never say never. Things have been known to change, and as he points out, a week is a long time in politics. So I suppose the answer is you never know, but it really does look quite likely that he will be forced to resign a week from today when he holds this confidence vote. The other parties, particularly both the Socialist Party and the far-right National Rally Party, over the weekend said they absolutely would not support him, that they would vote against his confidence motion. And without either one of those parties changing around and at least be willing to abstain, it seems that he would have very little chance of surviving that motion.
So who's next? What's next?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. I mean, sort of formally that's easy to answer, but in terms of actually figuring out who the people are or how it would be structured, that's much harder. So the way it works is that if he loses the confidence motion, then Bayrou will be forced to offer his resignation to President Emmanuel Macron. Macron can then either name a new prime minister, and that person could even include Francois Bayrou, though that seems unlikely, but he can name any person he wants as prime minister. But again, that person sort of in the longer term, over the course of the next several months, would need to be able to sort of cobble together enough support to be able to pass the one really must-pass bill in France, which is the budget. And that's really not obvious who that person would be. The other alternative, or there's actually a couple of other alternatives that Macron has. He could dissolve Parliament like he did in June 2024 and call new elections. Now, that went pretty badly for his party and its allies a year ago, so would he really want to do that again? It appears unlikely, but you never know. The last possibility is that Macron could, of course, resign himself and force presidential elections. Now, he absolutely categorically ruled that out just on Friday. So that appears to be off the table. So it would really be the first two options, and the most likely appears to be naming a new prime minister. But again, finding that person is really quite difficult.